Hey guys, Dylan from Geek Door here, and today I'll be bringing you part 29 of my Stoneblock 4 playthrough. Oops, didn't mean to open that. So, in the last episode, we made the fusion reactor, and I don't actually remember what else we did. Oh yeah, we went in, did a couple dungeons on the exploration, did a couple of the boss bounties and all of that. So, we were able to get a bit done in the last episode. And I've cleared out everything from my bag that doesn't stack, and also the trophies. I don't know why I kept the trophies, but while I was clearing out my bag, um we needed a runewood sapling to complete this quest. Which then automatically completed this quest because we needed that for the whole, what was it, Solaris? Yeah, for this one. So those just automatically completed. So we got the Encyclopedia Arcana, we got Money, Spirit Jar, and Lamplighter's Tongs. I don't actually have a plan for today. Um, well, there is one thing we're going to be doing, and that is we're going to be turning these back into liquid antimatter so we can make the antimatter chicken. Because now that we've got this all sorted out, and we've actually fixed up the water, because this is a lot more efficient than the mechanical pumps, and it doesn't take the power, and we can also just, double it. We are now pumping out 100 millibuckets a tick. And we've got this. Now this is going at 0.01 millibucket a tick, because I've also reattached this just to build up some that I don't think we're going to need more than 2.5 stacks, so um, that's going to start filling up massively. We can change this to 2 million, and that'll make it even, like perfectly even. But yeah, so we don't have to worry about antimatter anymore. So for that we need the what was it, the nuclear synthesizer? Yes, make all of that. Alchemy, but make it sciencey. So this nuclear synthesizer. Let me just Alright, I can't do that. Chuck that there. You've got power. We need what is the thing we need to turn this back into use? Click off the search bar, then use. A chemical oxidizer. Chemical oxidizer. Personal chest or personal barrel. So that can go. Now we're not going to attach it to the, what's it called? I think it's back there. Let's go clear that. Bring input from the back for energy. You don't really matter. again. Yeah, that'll work. Ultimate. Now, would that be a fluid or a chemical? I'm guessing chemical. So we'll take the pressurized. Check that there. Have you output chemicals from the top. And have you to pull. That's not actually that bad. And for the antimatter chicken, it's a neutronium chicken, okay? That's easy. Let's go make a third one of those. Give me this guy, this guy. And it's down, up. It's this guy. Make a thing of seeds in this one. In case you can't tell, I'm a little scattered at the moment. I am knackered to all hell. Which is why I don't know whether this is going to be a single episode day or if it's going to be a multiple things of... Oh jeez. Well, that took a lot of power. Back down, back up, give me... Yeah, that's gonna take a while. Or we could just... Oops. Because remember, each of these seeds does 5,000, so it's 10 per level. So it normally goes up to like 50 something. Like 53. Oh, that ended up exactly at 53. This is basically what I did for these two. Just chuck them in and immediately just ramp it up fully. I really wish these orbits did not have a hitbox. Because this thing produces just antimatter pellets. And then just a single thing of this is going to... I think I want to check. Give me my... log configurating tool. I want to see if I take... that is... Why you... Apparently have something pumping seeds into... Well, that's not gonna work then. I was going to, just set it so that it could be open and then immediately pump through from the antimatter thing. I'm gonna have to rebuild the cable and link. Where's my linking tool? Must be in this bag. There it is. I spotted it as I was clicking it. Huh. I've been wondering how to remove things without breaking them for ages. Well, now I know you need to click on a drawer in multiple mode, and then just click any random block. There we go. Let's jump in the gap there. We need to rebuild the cable network. Honestly, was expecting it to be slow. Like the lava eggs and that. Cool. Do need an easier way to jump between these. I also should have just made two to begin with. Now I just don't want to accidentally chuck my maxed out one. How much it says it uses when it actually runs. Just a couple million. And there we go. We now have 2 of every single chicken. Cool. I moved all my iron spell stuff down here just to clear out the inventory. Because there was at least one in there. 60, 60, 61, 61, 57. Yeah, we now have more room. If or any stuff we may find. Um, still a long way off from being able to actually make the infinity stuff. So, because it was 16 of those and 2. It was 32, 16, 16. That's a stack and a quarter. Plus 2. Plus 2. Let's make a stack and a half. You know, just casually 7,000. Oh, that is one thing I did do. This is now running at, what was it? 60. I doubled it. And to do that, you just chuck another one on a different face. That's really just all you do is neutron activator, both with lithium, both with heat, both importing the neutron piles to make tritium. And this one's still keeping up. So this is now outputting about 12 million. This, oops, this working on 100 millibuckets a tick, producing whole bunch of steam to then another 7.5 there. So yeah, we're not running short on power anytime soon. At least we shouldn't. And this guy's just casually walking along nuclear waste pipes. What do I want to do today? Let's look at the quests we still have. Need to make a spell book. Yeah, let's just... Because I think that also is needed for the magic quest, yeah. It's a scribe table and a glyph of amplify. Huh. Did not know there were hotkeys like that. Then again, I remembered that there were these, so I don't know why I wouldn't think tab would work. Eh. Pickaxe. Shovel. Sword. Axe. Now let us make our first spell book. I don't really have a magic spot, so why are you the way you are? Projectile, self-touch, break, harm. Cast tier 1 spells, it already comes with some basic knowledge, already learned. You make glyphs in the scribe table. Place this down to... Um, that's what we were creating glyphs, okay. Glyph. Rotate. Name and reduce time. Amplify. Pantomime, underfoot, projectile. Tier 1. Amplify is this one. We need a diamond pickaxe, eh? At least I'm assuming that's what it wanted. Yay. Yeah, that's weird. So the amplifier just makes it stronger. So, what else can we do with this? Randomize. It says hold tab, but it's shift. So this is like that trowel thing that people use to just get random, face textures. Huh. Don't think any of those are... bounce. Cut, craft, conjure, mage, light, delay, dispel. Prestidigitation. Interesting spells here. How do we actually turn these? Wait, I know how to turn them. You just click on them and then it allows you to make spells. guessing Blink is like a teleport. Hmm. Really, there's nothing I want to actually make in terms of art spells. Tablet of Summon Wilden. We did need the, several wilded things, so... Wild. It's specifically vexing, eh? I'm not gonna make the very low-hanging fruit pun. Wilden. We need to summon quite a few of these. So... Mitchell Brazier and another many different types of tablets. We did this with the Starbuncle, not the Starbuncle, the what's it called? The table thing. Bookworm. Okay. Ritual. Do I have... I'll just chuck this down in the pit. What does it need? Does it say what it needs? I don't think I've ever actually seen one of the bad things. So this is just, okay, that's a no. I was gonna say, does that just, run constantly? Let us see what this... That didn't give me the... What did it say about augments? That should have made the Chimera. When augmented with a wild and spike wild. Oh, and. And. Not all. Survived a hit. He doesn't seem to be doing anything. Oh, he's flying. Didn't this thing used to have phases? What did I need that for? I read this Mark of Mastery, which... And it takes reactive up. Radio. So we need... Probably don't need to actually make the higher tier spellbooks. Don't know if I have any Mage Bloom. We need all the Ars Armor. Mage Bloom. I've got 2. I don't know if I actually turn that on. It gives me 4 each. And it's just like regular armor, yeah? Nope. Well, we can make that. Hmm. I'm guessing that's not like a, no, those are relics that I'm thinking of, not. Hmm. Okay, what armor does it specifically want? Arcanist, Battle Mage, and Sorceress. Why didn't I just make the slabs from that? Then we'll turn you into that. What does this do? Crap. Alter into install upgrades in the form of threads. Okay. It's weird. did have an alteration table. Why do you place differently than that one? I'm assuming that's you need to have the item in hand like the scribes table. Wait, you mean there's my enchanting. Battle mage. You can imbue this with spells, I guess. Oh, you tear it up, I get. Tier 2, tier 3. Diamond boots. Oh, right, I've got to put the things down first. And it's just, for each time, yeah? Chuck you in. Don't need you anymore. Don't need you. Let's see what these do. I'm assuming these just have more protection than the other stuff. That's why it's a battle mage gear set. Ah, we only need to make one piece. Okay. Doesn't say what the different ones are. So I'm guessing the difference is just that it has different armor values. Malum was interesting. Soulstone embedded in a blade. A crude scythe is able to tear through both body and soul, slaying creatures, causing spirits to form. The altar itself serves to hold this focus and anchor the spirits used in it, while any other focus material must be placed on pedestals within 4 blocks of the altar. While I'm here, I need to redo this. Can I just pick you up? Like, no. Because this was utterly atrocious. it on the cable. And why it open the menu instead of pulling it down. Okay, so I have this. And they need to be imported in from the top. Give me my cardboard box. So, what I shall do is give me 4 pieces of copper. One. There's 2 blocks in between. Can I get it all away with just 1? Yes, but it doesn't work as nicely. I wanted to keep it on this little glass thing. Why not go ahead 8? This... We are going to actually need more of them later on. But for now, we want to take these ones. Interface. No. And we can have the dragon egg coming out the back. So you all get this. Which one is this? The 64, okay. Extract. Extract. Insert. I don't know why I insist on using Ender IO. For machines that don't have the, like, needing multiple, what's it called? Connections? Because for things that need, like, power, items, and a fluid, it makes sense to use these, because they can all travel in one block. But for stuff like this, it really doesn't matter. Let's go Infinity. Duratium, Fortron, Enderium, Stenditite, Infused, and Uranite. So, Duratium. do a stack. Fortron. You do a stack. Next is Enderium. You do a stack. And it's the Energite. Infused. And finally, it's the Uraninite. And two to a stack. These should all be making singularities, yeah? Cool. Except for these ones now, because I did that. Two. Hey, cool, I actually had the perfect amount. Now give me draws. I think if I remember correctly, it's like that, yep. I want coolers. Need 5 more of these. U, relative direction, right. There. U, relative direction, left. Why would I do that? Left. You're the infused. Alright, I need to make a crafting card onto this. Put crafting card into all of them. I set you to... Cool. Yes, I want this one to be to the right. And that is the Energite. Cool. You would want to go to the left. You're already on the left. There, you're the Fortron. And that means your duration. Then what we do is we take these, stick them on the back of all the drawers. Give me more smart. Yeah, cool. That one I may need to actually cancel. Or not. It did end up fixing itself. Cool. So now if we look at singularity. So when we actually get around to making all the infinity stuff, we'll have a whole bunch of the singularities needed. Not gonna bother with that. I was thinking maybe we set up automation for the slaughter factory, but I haven't gearing up. The spellbook. You know what? Does it really have to be the light blue one? Hmm. Like I saw it flash up as 89. Looks like we're gonna have to reload. This is also part of the reason I set so many things as external storage. Because how annoying would it be if you're working so hard to automate something and it gets pumped into your system and deleted for no reason other than AE2 just decides it doesn't want it. Why did... Um... Rightio. I seem to have absorbed it. Is that what the soul thing does? Yeah, well. seem to have somehow absorbed the effects of the soul amulet. Anyway. Being weird. I don't have just a crafting table on me, do I? Let's just make 10 of those. How many do I need? There's 4, yeah? Okay, it seems to be something about gold nuggets. And what was the other thing that quest needed? Drill upgrades. Speed, fortune, and area. Okay. Get all the gems out of there. So, the Ender. Should be able to just craft that straight up. Why'd I chuck that back in there? A mining gadget. It is a very short range. I'm guessing the augment table gives you like distance. have a feeling this requires power. Do I just have any loose power around? Guess that works. Mining gadgets. Silk touch. Light placer. Huh, that's neat. Two of those. The range. Interesting that the range doesn't, like, change the power or anything. Range efficiency, yeah, let's go with the battery one. Don't need to bother with, like fortune and that. Don't need the magnet. I don't think I'm gonna need a 7x7. Nah. Don't need silk touch. Yeah, well, this goes. Well, that didn't really, do a whole lot. I think we're in a plate, Doctor's Mask. That is not as far or as fast as I was hoping. Okay. Whatever. We've made it. create cardboard, eh? Now, we could, very easily, just set that up over here. Give me a depot. It's an andesite casings. Why did I do that? Give me andesite. Should only need two. The press. Create. Yeah, that's the second andesite. Keep the strip logs just for future use. But it's depot. Surprised they don't have a depot. And it's motor. I've got two. If that's the case, then let's get a world engine. Cogwheels. Be under there. In that. Like that, yeah? That's how you do the speed. Oh, hey, can now give me a flux point. Two of those. I missed. Apparently that's moving too fast for the cogwheel. Can I pick these up with the network tool? Apparently I can. Next question, can I put you on the side? Yes, good. Then I'll just, not that we've come across any recipes that actually needs the stress. Go like that, and then rotate you. That, do you still say 256? Cool. Doesn't say it, but it should, be working properly now. You need to go like that. Depot like that on the ground below. That. Again, I'm gonna. Let's test it out on steel. Cool. Now I have a way of making plates that's much quicker than the osmium compressor. Get all the cardboard. Interesting. Can be used instead of leather. We also need a mixer. Hmm. Does a mixer also need to be on the one above? If it does, that's annoying. Give me my mixer. You're an andesite casing as well. What's under it? Basin. Wrong basin. Give me that. Give me. 5 iron plates. That's all it needs, so. The annoying thing about this is it needs cogwheels, which means we're going to need a what's it called? The one that changes the way it. Uh, this is the issue about streaming while tired. That's the other issue. I had it in my mind not long ago. Uh, the gearbox. That's another andesite casing. This is the vertical gearbox. Can I go with a large cogwheel here, or is that not going to work? Ah, that is going to work. Cool. Give me water eggs. I can hold 4, so it may as well. Or not. what were we doing with that? That was, sapling. Apparently that doesn't work. Missed. Oh, it's 4. 4 for 1, eh? We need 24 total. Apparently I could have just put them all in. Need 2 more. That should be everything. Oh. I now have the full cardboard armor set. I get a, oh, cool. So I'll have to do this, which means setting up, mechanic, not that, big wheel. No, these make the big wheels. Um, you find it funny you can just buy them from the fabricator. Was I doing this? Oh, that got me my cardboard armor. I need just a chest to stuff all the armor into. Battle mage set. Uh, relics. Not at artifacts. The blazing flask. Oh, right. Anyway, that was boots. Yeah, apparently it's just those. Might as well stay down here while I do this. Don't think. That's annoying. So one of those. 6 more of those. I did. I think we're gonna finish this and then that's where I'm gonna call it. I am crashing quickly. Easiest one will be the stone one, I guess. It's just repairing. Sword, shovel, hoe. Try to do that again. So we've got this requires to do with the whole creosote stuff. I thought this needed the actual patterns, yeah. So we're not gonna be finishing this row. There we go. I'm actually just gonna call it now. Bit of a shorter episode, about half the usual length, but I didn't really have a plan going into this, and nothing really stuck out to me as what to do. And what I was doing, I was not doing, like, well, because my brain's not in it. So, I'll be back. I don't know if I'm gonna be back with this tomorrow or if it'll be next week, because I don't have a stream on Friday, but yeah, I'll be back to, I don't know, figure more stuff out. Um, because I still don't really want to touch this yet. Still missing from here. Coffee maker, block wand, simple magnet, entangled blocks, wand symmetry, frame blocks, and phase blocks. That was a phase box. So you can set up like a force field that you can walk across, probably flick a switch, I assume this takes redstone, and mobs will try and walk across it and fall into a pit instead. Yeah. It's not quite ethereal glass, because you couldn't push, um, or make them fall through ethereal glass, but essentially it's the same. We're almost done with that. We still got a few things in here. We've got these drawer upgrades. We've got these little miscellaneous things. We've got whatever the QIO is. Got what's left, which is just the quantum stuff. And then we've got all the refined. Um, Power. Still have a lot to do in the power quest. Like setting up this to get 25 million R for tick. Um, immersive. What's this? Oh yeah, the RF tools. Um, I'm gonna end this here, otherwise I'm just gonna keep rambling on about things, so with that being said, I'll catch you in the next one.